Florida Panthers series. I mean, it's been insane how much they.
That's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying. You're totally freaking lost in this conversation.
You have to file it on
It's
all.
like devil rays and rays.
There's a history in this league.
The tab is on you.
You got it, man.
Or the tab is on me.
You got it.
What has Daniel Jones done in 3 years? He hasn't even been
About rings. This is what I care about.
But what about Tampa?
No, Jimmy's the idiot.
Yeah, Jimmy's All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Doug Serravo Show, which is brought to you by our good friends at Unsolicited Role Models, the role models you may not want, but you may just need. It's another episode of Dougie's Sports Talk. We got John Giordano with us today. John, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks for having me at this last second.
I know we were supposed to do with Brandon Swartz, and, you know, Brandon, as I'd like to call him, is a no-show.
Yes.
And that's why he hasn't been very successful in this business so far. He brings good talent, but if you're going to plan a show, you have to make a show for it. You can't just say, let's do it, and then cancel. So I said, you know what, John? I'm free. You're free. Let's do a show.
Yeah.
And
Especially that he made us move it back an hour.
Yeah, we were supposed to do 5, then 6. And then sometimes she's like, oh, let's do it today. And then next thing you know, we don't do a show.
Yeah,
So I want to talk about Nolan McLean because I went to the Philly game last week at Citi Field where the Mets swept. They swept the Phillies. And I don't know if you noticed this, John, but I do. When Nolan throws the ball, when he gets set up, he has his glove in front of his face, puts it down, throws the ball. He reminds me of former Met Jacob deGrom. Do you see the comparisons from that? Because I see it a lot.
I think it's a little too early to say, but I like what he's done so far, despite the little command.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's playing good baseball. He's a good pitcher for the Mets. And it seems like he's been consistent. He's been one of those consistent starters for the Mets. I think he's 3-0. They just called up Brandon Sprout. The Mets have young pitching, and I think you're going to see a test of their starting rotation of the future.
Oh, and we have some news from our friend Brandon. He said he was going to be ready in 2 minutes.
Must be nice. All right, well, let's see.
Did you see Sprout though?
Yeah, me too.
For anything in spring training, he looked good.
Yeah, he did. The Mets have great pitching. They have a lot of farm. They have a lot of young arms. So their farm system, it's consistent. It's good, and I like where the Mets are going. They have a great young farm system, and, you know, you can't be disappointed in that. They have the pitching. It's just a matter about keeping them healthy. Yeah, Mayena's been out. Sanga's been inconsistent. Montes has been out. But the Mets, their pitching, it's solid. Their young pitching staff, it's solid. They have their prospects, and I like McLean. I think he could be the ace of the future.
Yeah.
So I can't really complain about that.
Yeah. Very interesting so far. And look at him. He's pitched some very good lineups up against.
Yeah, he went against the Tigers.
Phillies.
He went against the Phillies.
The Braves are dangerous.
The Braves, I think he went up against the Rockies, right? Who was his debut against? The Nationals? Mariners. That's another young good team.
3 playoff teams right now.
Yeah, so I can't really complain about that.
Yeah.
What do you think about them going forward for the postseason? Are they going to catch Philly? They got an important stretch next week. Are they going to be a wild card team or a division team?
It all depends how next week goes in Philly, since as we know, it's a big 4-game set starting Monday night.
Yeah. And I might go to Philly. I can't dictate that just yet. But, all right, so I'm also doing my fantasy draft for another league, so we'll see who we could get now. So far, I got Burrow, I got Gibbs, and I got Jamar Chase.
Nice.
How do you feel about Drake London? You think he would be a good draft pick?
I don't even know who does he play on. I don't follow teams besides the Giants and a little bit the Jets.
He plays on Atlanta.
Did he have a good year a couple of years ago? I kind of remember hearing that name a little bit.
That's it. I could also get T. Higgins for this draft. I could also get T. Higgins.
I would go Higgins.
I would too, but I can't have all my receivers with buys. So you know what? I think he'll have a breakout year. I'll go with Drake London for one.
And what pick are you?
I was first. I'm on my fifth player,
Wow. Nice.
and so I'm gonna go with another running back. James Cook from Buffalo,
I would do it.
or should we go with DeAndre Swift from Chicago?
I don't know how they both look going into the year.
I think James Cook should be good. I think that's a good pick. I'm gonna go with James Cook.
That's a good one. And you have to think you have him paired with Allen in
Yeah.
running game.
So what do you think about my team so far? We got Joe Burrow. We got Jamar Gibbs, James Cook, and Jamar Chase, and then Drake London. How do we feel about that team?
Sounds like a pretty good team, at least to start.
Yeah, I think so too.
You stacked up on your Bengals.
Yeah, I did.
Who was your first pick?
Jamar Chase.
Not bad. And how many people?
I think there's 8 of us, 10 of us.
That's definitely a good pick.
Yeah, I can't complain about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, are we doing this show with Brandon?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
If anything, let him come in here instead.
Yeah, he could come on our show.
And then you should just leave him in the background for no reason.
We should, and be like, you missed your show, so I mean, you made us wait for your show, so we're doing our own. So we talked about Mets. I'm talking about my fantasy team. What do you think about Russell Wilson this year, and when does Jackson Dart eventually take over?
I think it could be a good learning for Dart. I say maybe give Wilson 10 games.
Yeah, well, it depends how they are.
Yeah.
If the Giants are in prime position to make a playoff run, and after 10 games, let's say they're 7-4, 6-4.
Yeah.
I say keep in Wilson. Don't throw in Dart just yet. He's gonna be a solid NFL starting quarterback. But I think you wait a bit. I think you wait for at least next year. If they're out of it and they're 5-11, then you know what? Let's start Dart for the last 2 games. That's what I would do at least.
Brand just sent me a link to the show he recreated, so I'm sending him yours.
All right.
But again, don't let him in.
But yeah, I think the Giants should have a good year, John.
Yeah. I could see them, especially with the Cowboys now getting rid of Parsons, it cannot be as bad as people thought going into this first month.
No, it can't.
I could see them possibly being the Commanders on Sunday.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be a close game because the thing with the Giants is they always compete.
Yeah. I could see them at worst being 2-3.
They lost. People don't realize that. Last year, they lost on a field goal.
Yeah.
I remember being on my cruise and I saw it. They lost on a field goal. They lost 21-18.
Yeah, that first game you're talking about in D.C., right?
Yeah, they lost on a field goal.
I was in Tennessee for the Jet game that day. I thought, Neighbors is going off, but why aren't they kicking extra points? They lost.
That's when they missed the field goals, right?
That was because what's his name got hurt the opening kickoff.
But that's when they missed the field goals.
Yeah, I think
Giants,
instead of having the punter kick it,
Giants had a game where they lost all those field goals.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I get that, but also at the same time, when your kicker's not making points,
But again, he was hurt the opening kickoff that game.
there's really nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, instead of having the punter kick.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the Giants should have a good year. It shouldn't be blowouts. They should be competitive. They have a great young defense. They got all these great players.
Yeah, maybe except the Kansas City game.
Yeah, so
That's gonna be a slaughter.
that one's gonna go either way, honestly. But I think they'll get the calls. Mahomes will get the calls. So.
And then you get to see Taylor Swift all night on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, great.
Especially now they're engaged.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna see. So Brandon sent us a new link.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him give us like 10 minutes so we can finish our show.
Wait, he doesn't want to come in here?
I mean, that's up to him. But yeah, I think Mets should be good. Giants should be good. There's a lot of good teams. But it just varies, John, honestly.
Yeah.
Mets have to stay consistent.
You never know. I'd like how Neighbors might be this year.
Yeah, I like so too. I like it too. So it varies.
Big year.
It varies. So I got my next few picks coming up.
Yeah.
I like what my team is.
Yeah, who are you thinking for your next pick?
I don't know.
What do you need?
I need a tight end, but I don't want to take one yet. I need flex. I need defense. Some reserves.
Who's the best available right now?
Of everybody?
Yeah.
T. Higgins, but like I say, I already have Chase, and I don't want two of my receivers to be on buys.
Yeah, that's a big problem I've run into in the past.
I could go with Garrett Wilson, receiver-wise, Devontae Adams, Land McConkey, Tyreek Hill. So there's receivers out there.
I would not go Tyreek, considering people are saying
there.
Miami. They're going to
Yeah,
be bad.
Miami's not really a good team.
The key is, can Tua stay healthy this year?
Yeah, can Tua stay healthy? I really don't know.
I would say, if anything, go Garrett.
I think Garrett should be my next pick.
A lot of people like the idea they're pairing him with college quarterback.
I agree.
And you never know. Fields might be better in a good new system.
I agree.
You have the first-time coach. We'll see how they do on Sunday,
Yeah, I agree.
which I'll be at.
Nice. Have fun. I hope you enjoy it, John.
Thanks. Hopefully I don't want to walk out at halftime and go to the mall.
Yeah. Wait, your luck. All right, actually, let's do, before we wrap up, John, let's do my last two picks, and then we'll join Brandon's show.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson.
Good choice. Good choice.
And now I'm going to go with, you know what? I'll get another running back. No, I have two running backs. I mean, he could be a flex, but I really like Herbert to match well with him. Lad McConkey.
Never heard of him.
He's the Chargers.
I could guess that. You said Herbert.
Yeah, he's on the Chargers.
Yeah. Go with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to. All right, John, this was I enjoyed catching up with you. I know this ain't the normal time frame for our episode, but it was good catching up, giving a few updates on the world of sports. So, John, as always, I appreciate you. We're going to go on Brandon's show now, as we promised. I don't want to let him down and keep him waiting, so like he does to us. But, John, I'll see you next time, buddy. It's always a pleasure, bud.
Yep. See you,
Thank you,
Doug.
John. I'll see you around.